Hello and welcome the second Devlog of Quasis, the last Eclipse. Lately we've been busy putting the finishing touches into the jungle temple scene that may feature in the game's demo next year. The scene turned out rather distinctive and we'd like to share some of the work that went into its creation. Let's talk a bit about the idea behind the scene. You play as a group of mercs, guns for hire that get the job done and ask no questions. Your current employer wants you to travel to some place in North Africa and retrieve an object of value. But when you get there, let's just say the place won't share its secrets easily. The defining moment of this location is when you find a way, reactivate the temple to progress further. That is what we'll be focusing on today. The sequence goes as follows. You open the altar, drag the artifact into the slot, and then this happens. Cool, isn't it? Let's go over how it all works. Firstly, the altar's UI. The left part needs no explanation. It's a simple Tetris inventory a la Resident Evil. We chose this type of inventory system because it introduces an economy of sorts, forcing players make meaningful decisions. But that is a topic for a video of its own. The right part is rather interesting though. As you can see, it's seamlessly integrated into the game's world. This technique is used in multiple places throughout the game, and we think that it helps make interactions feel more tactile and meaningful. The way it's implemented is mostly smoke and mirrors. In reality, the altar has an inventory, like any random crate in the game might. The difference being, this inventory has only 4 slots, the slots are hidden, and they only accept one exact item. That item being an artifact you find earlier in the game. When the item is transferred to the altar's inventory, a trigger is fired and the activation begins. Like any good tech art, this effect is multi-layered. It involves lighting, post-processing, custom shaders, and most obviously, these animated lines. Here we have them all tied to one parameter to simplify animation. Let's take a closer look at the lines. The behavior may appear complex, but it is really simple once you know the trick. All of the shining parts are rendered using a custom shader, which works like this. We take some point as the center, in our case it's the altar, and set some value for a radius, say 50 meters. Now, for each pixel our line shader renders, we check if the world position of that pixel is within the radius. If not, we simply discard that pixel. Now we can animate the radius property over time. And just like that, the basic effect is done. We can juice up the effect by making the pixels that are closest to the edge of the sphere brighter. We also add these animated planes to create an illusion of light shining through the dust on the floor. And when we bring all of the parts together, we get this. There's a lot left to do in this scene, but that will be it for today's video. If you've watched this far, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps to promote the video in YouTube's algorithm. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.